This is how you can 5x your recurring revenue and increase engagement in your Skool group in just only a few clicks of a button. Today, we'll be talking about how Skool's new pricing models work. Skool's new freemium and premium tiered pricing options add a world of possibilities to the platform, and I'll show you how you can leverage them to get paid your worth as a Skool community owner. If acquiring new members is your constraint, implementing the freemium Skool pricing model will facilitate new members joining your Skool group because on Skool, the average conversion rates for free groups are 20%. And that conversion rate drops to 4% for paid groups. But with freemium, you basically get the best of both worlds. You get that high conversion rate with members joining, but then you get to work on your mechanisms to get people to upgrade to paid once they're already in your group. And so that's what Sam Ovens, Skool's founder, has to say about this upcoming feature. Now, if too many people are joining your Skool group and you cannot deliver on all of that demand or all of these new members are actually negatively impacting your community's culture because there's just too many people coming in for them to integrate seamlessly with the existing members, then you can either run a classic free to paid Skool funnel, which we won't be covering in detail on this video, or you use the premium tier pricing model where you can actually set your entry level tier at a low cost. So for the longest time, entertaining both free members and paid members on Skool boiled down to actually having to run two separate groups at once. Now, it's certainly a practice that's tried and true and works, which is why I recommend it to you here. But at the same time, you have to run two groups. And if you don't have the team or bandwidth or time to do so, then it's not worthwhile to run two groups, in my opinion. Because now with the premium tier pricing model feature, you can actually just run one group and satisfy both free and paid customer avatars under that single group. And so if a freemium pricing model isn't for you, again, you can either use a free to paid group funnel, or you can simply have the premium tier pricing model at your disposal. And so over here, you can see an example of what the premium tier pricing UI looks like from the perspective of a member who's joining your group. He's clicked the join button, and then he's going to be shown these three tiers. Now, to be clear, you can have at least two tiers, right? It doesn't have to be three, but three is that classic kind of split where you have the entry level price here for $9 a month, then your core offer here, for example, at $99 per month, and then essentially your VIP offer here, which is set at around $1,000 a month in this example. The cool part about tiered premium pricing on Skool is that it offers a pricing continuum, which allows people to join your group at a tier that best suits their current needs and resources. Tiers are cool because you might want to have a lower price to get into your Skool group. Example, if you're charging $99 a month, you might want to add a lower tier, say $9 a month, and then you might want to add a higher tier, say $999 a month, which is more like your exclusive coaching or mastermind. So if you implemented the premium tier pricing model in your Skool community, and when a member who's joining clicks the join group button, this is what he would see. You would essentially have your entry level price, you'd have your core offer, and then you'd have your VIP high ticket offer, which has all of your crazy benefits in it. Now, if you found this video helpful so far and you would like my expert guidance in helping you launch your Skool community in 30 days, then go ahead and explore the links in the description below. Now, Skool's co-owner, Alex Hormozi, recommends having an upsell 3 to 5 times the amount of your core Skool offer because approximately 20% of your members could in theory pay 5 times your group's current price if you simply offered a higher tier of service for them. And this is essentially the VIP tier. Now, Skool's tiered pricing models accommodate this upsell strategy. And they accommodate this strategy because you now have this VIP tier. Now, in this example from Skool, the VIP offer, the upsell essentially is not 3 to 5 times larger. In their example, it's 10 times larger. But the point is that there's always going to be, it's the rule of 80-20, Pareto's principle. There's always going to be 20% of your clients who could easily pay 5 times the amount of the core offer that's on hand. So if you just had a core offer, a single tier, which is just a different pricing model altogether on Skool, the subscription model, if you only had one price, which let's say is $99 a month, then you're leaving money on the table because you have to imagine that approximately 20% of the people that are paying you month to month could, in theory, pay 3 to 5 times that amount. And you could charge them that amount if you offered some kind of VIP tier. And with Skool's premium tier pricing model now a feature, you can indeed do so. Moreover, the freemium and premium tier pricing models open a world of possibilities in terms of how you can customize the community experience for your members. And so, coming back to Sam Ovens, Skool's founder, he says, create cool synergies. For example, a course unlocks at level 6, or you pay for the premium tier. It's a grind or pay mechanism, which is common in video games. You can just pay and get the special tier, or you can contribute a lot and grind your way there. He continues, when you have your courses in the classroom, you can make them unlock when people reach a level, so that's the level unlock option, or if people pay a price, that's the buy now option, or if they wait a certain amount of time, that's the time unlock option, or just members you select, which is the private option. But there will be this extra option, or members on premium tier, so you can make it so that only some course content is available only on the premium tier. Sam also continues to say that when you're doing a calendar event, so when you're hosting a live call on the Skool platform with your members, you can do it for all members over here, members at a level, or members at a premium tier, or members that are in a course. All this to say that there are all sorts of ways to customize your Skool community experience using the premium tier pricing model. And the last benefit that I want to harp on here is that lots of free Skool groups struggle with low engagement. And essentially that boils down to the fact that at the end of the day, people pay attention to what they pay for. And so the opposite is also true in many cases, that people who don't pay for something don't actually pay all that much attention to it because they just don't value it. There's no skin in the game. They haven't put any money down for it. It's not always the case, but in many cases it is indeed true. And it's for that reason that a lot of people who start free Skool groups struggle with engagement. People join it, but then they don't show up, they don't post, they don't comment. And now, of course, that is also the responsibility of the Skool owner and the environment that he's created. But even if some people have put in the good reps and done all the right things to set up a great environment to engage in, the free groups remain sort of dead. But with the engage or unlock with premium tier strategy, which is now built into Skool itself, and you could take full advantage of it, free members can engage their way to unlocking paid tiers. Again, if you found this video helpful and you want my expert guidance helping you launch your Skool community in 30 days or less, then go ahead and explore those links in the description below.